Variable frequency drive. Sections of a variable frequency drive: rectifier, soft charge circuit, intermediate circuit, DC link, inverter, pulse width modulation, control and regulation section. Inside the VFD there are four major sections: rectifier, intermediate circuit, DC link, inverter and control/regulation. This fourth section, control and regulation, interfaces with the other three sections. 7/22/2014 M. 4. Operation of the drive. Power first goes into the rectifier, where the three-phase AC is converted into a rippling DC voltage. The intermediate circuit then smooths and holds the DC voltage at a constant level or energy source for the inverter. The last section, the inverter, uses the DC voltage to pulse the motor with varying levels of voltage and current depending upon the control circuit. The pattern of the pulses going to the motor makes it appear similar to an AC sinusoidal waveform. Rectifier. The three-phase AC voltage goes into the rectifier section, which is made up of a group of gated diodes, silicon rectifiers or SCRs. In most VFDs, these diodes are in a group of 6 as diagrammed. Diodes D1 through D6 allow current to flow only in one direction when enabled by the gate signal. In the diagram, the AC power on L1 goes into diodes D1 and D2. Because of the position of these diodes, current flow can only go up. The D1 diode conducts when the AC is positive and D2 conducts when the AC goes negative. This drives the top line, plus, more positive, and the bottom line, dash, more negative. Diodes D3 and D4 convert L2 power to DC, and diodes D5 and D6 convert L3. A voltmeter of them can be used to measure this DC voltage. In this type of circuit, the DC voltage is 1.35 times the AC line voltage. If 240 VAC is coming in, 324 VDC is generated. If 380 VAC is coming in, 513 VDC is generated. If 460 VAC is the line voltage, 621 VDC is generated. Because of line power coming in and load power to the motor changes, the DC voltage level is constantly moving above and below this expected value. Soft charge circuit. A part of the rectifier section is known as the soft charge circuit, which is used to power up the drive. With this circuit, when power is applied, the inrush of current is restricted going to the large capacitors in the DC link, so that they may charge up slowly within a couple of seconds. The soft charge circuit on some of the VFDs has a resistor or two in line with the current to slowly allow charging of the capacitors. Once main power is applied to the drive, the SCRs in the main rectifier section remain off. The much smaller rectifier section in the soft charge circuit starts, applying DC power through the current resistors charging up the capacitors in the DC link. When these capacitors are charged to the DC voltage minimum value, the control section starts the firing of the SCRs in the main rectifier.